What's good, YouTube? Crown Jewel from Crown Jewel Boxing, back with a gem. I just checked out a live back and forth between Bill Haney and Adrien, Adrien the Problem Broner, and started off, Bill doing what Bill do. He talking and stuff, basically tormenting AB online. Where's AB? Where's AB? AB comes on. Before AB comes on, Bill was saying some things that I respected a whole lot, where he was talking about, which it was contrary to how he acts usually, but it was a welcome change. He was talking about how he doesn't talk about the cars because he been had that. It don't impress him. It ain't what's on you or what you have. It's within you and all that. And all that went straight out the window as soon as AB clicked on. It was turn the light on so we can see how you look, how you doing. That's cool. He's like, I'm driving, I can't do that. Yeah, turn on the light so we can see what you driving. First jab, first money jab. Now, AB went into, I never disrespected you, basically, why you disrespected me. And of course it got heated. And, Bill told him, you got in my business with the sparring. And he's like, I just said what I saw. And, they go back and forth, and AB's basically end up saying, you ain't never been the type to play with nobody like me. I'm everywhere without security, and I'll see you, which I don't want to see. I don't want to see it go that route. That's not cool. Let's keep it boxing. But, it went back and forth. They calling each other, female dogs and other expletives. And AB ends up clicking off. Now, me personally, what I hope this is, I hope this was a planned publicity stunt for a possible opportunity for Adrien Broner to be Ryan Garcia's replacement on April 20th if needed. Because, again, I would like to see AB, get that opportunity. He was a great young fighter who, made a lot of noise, had a lot of accomplishments early, but, he was like a shooting star. As fast as he rose, he fell just as fast. But I don't knock young guys for that, because a lot of our guys are given millions of dollars, fame, fortune, and not given the education on how to conduct themselves once they acquire those things. And what they say, not calling them a fool, but the old saying, a fool and his money soon depart. If you give somebody all the assets in the world and not the education on how to maintain or hold on to them, they're gonna lose them. So I don't knock AB for not knowing what to do with millions of dollars in his early 20s. I didn't have any education on what to do with that at that point either. But I would like to see us be able to build these fights without all the disrespect, without all the cooning and buffoonery, before the world, because we're the only ones that get seen like that or perceived like that. Our shining stars are the only ones that have to conduct themselves like hooligans in order to bring attention to themselves. And I'll say this, these are world-class fighters we're talking about. Y'all don't need that. There's other ways, you know what I mean? That same energy you can put into speaking positively and just promoting the fight. The personal disrespect I don't like, because when you come on and you disrespect your brother in front of the world, it makes the world feel it's okay to disrespect your brother as well. So I'd like to see that stop. But that's just my breakdown of the back and forth. I like to see a day when, grown-ass men aren't badgering or tormenting each other based on financial status, because we don't all have the same opportunities and economics that others have. Some of us are more fortunate than others, and for you to succeed in any type of business, you need some help. So some people get the helping hand, some don't. Some work harder than others. Either way though, if we're talking about boxing, I don't know how the conversation always goes back to who has the most money. And to all the Devin Haney supporters on here who always say, Tank supporters always talk about money and followers. Have you ever listened to Bill Haney talk? It was Bill Haney coming at Calvin Ford and Kenny Ellis, talking about what they drive and how broke they are. And just recently talking about Tank must not love Calvin because how Tank got money, but his coach don't. And he's constantly shitting on people who he thinks has less money than him. So if you feel like, Tank's people only talk about money, hold Bill to that same standard. Let's talk about who's the best fighter. Let's talk about making these fights happen so all of you guys can make money, and us content creators maybe can make a little money talking about it. But as far as insulting other fighters because they don't have the, you know, the financial fortune that you were able to amass, I think that's weak. You know what I mean? And like I said, the best case scenario, I would hope that this was staged and they planned on doing this as a way to promote AB, get his name back out there, and have him as maybe a possible replacement for Ryan, because I think I was initially saying, you know, his mental health issues are overstated. But what I'm hearing in the last 24 hours, I don't know. I'm not so sure no more. I would just hope that Ryan isn't playing with these ailments as a way to make the fight bigger, because this is not how you promote the fight. You know what I mean? You don't profess to have a disability that some people really struggle with in order to promote a fight. So if he really has those disabilities and those shortcomings at this time, he needs to be pulled from the fight and given mental health help immediately. And if he is playing, shame on him, because like I said, I know people personally who struggle in and out of mental hospitals and the like with real mental health issues. And if you don't have those real afflictions, I don't believe that's a good way to sell a fight. This ain't the WWE. You know, this is people's real lives, and it's not something to play with. So, you know, if Ryan, if he really needs help, get him out the fight, get him help. And I would take AB as a replacement. I'm sorry. I think the build-up would be crazy. They would do a lot of talking. I hope the disrespect wouldn't mirror what I heard today. But even still, I think they can drum up a lot of interest in the fight. And I still think, I'm one of the people that still think that a focused AB is still a dangerous AB, and he has something left in the tank. But other than that, you know, let's stop placing value on one another as people based on bank account status. Let's start valuing each other just because we are. You know, let's value your fellow man because he is, not because what he has. That's all I have for y'all today. With that being said, keep your hands up, your chin down, your ass off the floor. Peace.